Hello, everybody. We are having our makeup class from yesterday. Welcome back. We are on course 13, class number 3, the art of reasoning. Question 1. Oh, we have to put people in the Daria, you have to go in the box. Are you translating?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Forgot about it. I got excited. Here we go. Cool. Um, all right, question 1. Mike, you want to read?
Sure.
All right, please.
Name, define, and give one each of the three nominal divisions of things that are general.
Yeah. Oh, generals. Oh yeah. Cheech Jock. This is
Type
Cheech.
general,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
um, type general, object general, and like collection of parts general.
Sound general. Drachi. Dunchi, Drachi, and
Rikshi?
Virukchi type. Um, isn't there a Sokchi? Isn't that the fourth one? Collection. Yeah, that's what you were just talking about, right?
Yeah.
Those are there's usually those four, and I don't know which tr three he picked for this. Yeah, Rick, Dun, and Sok. Yeah, he didn't put Drachi on this list. Okay, all right, Mike. This is the doorway to see emptiness. Get some good
Whoop,
karma.
whoop. A. A general as far as types, otherwise known as quality, defined as that existing thing which subsumes the multiple things which are of its type. Classical example, knowable things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ricci. Read that.
Rick Chi.
Yeah, she could be general. Geshe would say quality these days. Um, what's Rick mean?
Type.
Yeah, type. This Rick means type. If you put a pa on the end, it means uh no. Yeah, it means logic. One second. There you go, Maria. And read this, Mike.
Sheja.
Yeah, Sheja. What's Sheja mean?
She. Noble. Is that noble things?
Yeah. A noble things just means things. pretty much. Things that can be perceived, literally knowable things, right? And yeah, it just means like a class of things. It's like a class. But it can be class too. It also can be caste or race. It's all those. All right. Panitova, you want to read this?
Yes, a general as far as objects, otherwise known as an actual mental image. The one for a water pitcher is defined as that element which is imputed to be the water pitcher, but which is not. That thing which appears to be the water pitcher to the conceptual state of mind which is perceiving a water pitcher, but which is, however, not the water pitcher. Classical example, the appearance to the second instant of a conceptual state of mind which is perceiving a water picture of the opposite of all that is not the water picture of the second instant.
Yeah,
Don't yeah.
yeah, Dunchi, good. Yeah, this is how the second school, the logic school, which we're in right now, conceives of of how things exist. Basically, you cancel everything out that it could be, and the only thing left is the opposite of that. Um, yeah, something like that. That's not how the high school conceives of it. Um, read this, Panitova.
Pum din tokpa kechikma nipala pumpa kechik nipa mayinpa le lokpar nanva tete yin peichir.
Yeah, do you want to translate? You want to try to translate?
Maybe
It's
pumpa
what's a pumpa?
is cup like a water pitcher.
Yeah, exactly. To zin that,
Hold.
yeah, to grasp, perceive it. The grasping of the water pitcher as a tokpa.
Um, understand like conception.
Yeah, this is a mind. This is a thought, imagining, conception. Yeah, in a kechikma.
Instance.
Yeah, in the nipa instance,
Both. Two.
nipa
Seconds.
second, correct. Um, la.
Two
Yeah,
as
I think it's on in this case, but yeah, exactly. On that bumpa,
a water pitcher.
yeah, of the kechik.
Instant.
Mm-hmm. Nipa again.
Uh, Second.
Yeah. Why is there 2 seconds? This must be the example. I don't know.
Second
Um,
instant.
yeah, second instant, but this is there's 2 seconds. Oh, here it is. Here, yeah, because to the fourth. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. There's supposed to be two. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Mayinpa.
Not.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Le Lokpa.
From Bronx. Mm,
Yeah, this is the opposite.
mm.
Yeah, this is the opposite. Okay. Lok flipped. Lokpar. Nangwa.
Appear.
Yeah, when it appears. Uh, Te
That.
Teyinpa.
Uh, that is it
Yeah, yeah, ENPH.
because
Yeah, because it's that, it is that which appears to be the opposite of everything it's not in its second instant. Yeah, something like that. That's not easy. All right. Good job. Anitova. Um, Hannah?
Yes. A general as far as a collection of parts defined as a gross physical object which is composed of its uh, mul- sorry, multiplied parts,
Multiple, yeah.
multiple parts.
Good.
Classic example, a watch a picture.
Yeah, good. Read the Uchan.
Talk, chi.
Yeah, Tsoka's collection. She is literally general, something more like quality. And this one,
Bumpa,
yeah, Bumpa is a water pitcher or a water vase or a coffee cup, something that holds water to drink. All right, good. All right. Milan, are you there? Okay. Well then, back to Mike. Mike. No? No, Mike?
Me?
Yeah, there's only like th two people who can speak, so you have to.
Why is the study of quality and characteristic vital for those who wish to see emptiness directly?
Yeah, Mike. Why is it vital?
Because that is how we conceptualize objects.
Uh-huh.
And if we know the difference between um, uh, quality and characteristic, it's like we can tell the difference between, we're not thinking that that like A cup and V cup is the same as cup.
Yeah. Yeah, quality and characteristic. So, um, yeah, we can start to differentiate. We can differentiate the difference between um the thing as the image that comes out of our mind due to the seeds we planted in the past and any other kind of self-existent belief in the existence of that thing. hmm Um, yeah. And that leads us to having direct perception of dependent origination, which they call chuchok in Tibetan. Um, and the negation of all of those images is emptiness. So it's just a positive form of emptiness as the other side of the coin, as the negative form, right? The absence of all dependent origination is emptiness, and dependent origination can occur because of the absence of anything else being there, which is emptiness. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. Look. It's what I was talking about.
The study of general as far as types and general as far as objects allows us to understand that when we perceive something, we do so actually by perceiving a mental object and mistaking it for the actual object. This mental object is forced upon us by our past karma. An actual object that existed independently of this process doesn't exist, and its absence is what emptiness is. By realizing directly how we perceive objects through mental images, we realize what the ultimate meaning of dependent origination is. This realization occurs during the final hours before seeing emptiness directly at the supreme object stage of the path of preparation.
Yeah, this is true chalk. Yeah, cool. I pretty much said it. Yeah. All right, great. Good job. All right. Um, thanks, Mike. Panaitova.
Yes.
Can you read this, please?
Yes, sorry, I can't see.
Ugh.
Mm, question three. Yes, yes, okay.
You see it?
Uh, yes, no, yes. Can one thing be both a quality and a characteristic of a quality?
Yeah, why not? Parts, right?
Yes.
Yeah, think so. Oh, can one thing be both a quality and characteristic of a quality? Read the answer.
Yes, an example will be working things, which is a quality of which a water pitcher is characteristic, and yet also a characteristic itself of the quality noble things.
Yeah, an example would be working things, which quality. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. hmm It kind of gets into kind of set theory, but it's not set theory. Like, that's why Geshe doesn't translate as general and specific. And I think many people think that's what it is, like how it's sets and subsets kind of thing, but it's not exactly that. Um, it's the impossible, uh, it's the impossible object that we can perceive only because it comes from us. That can be part of a group, which is also impossible because it comes from us. It's only possible because it comes from us. It's impossible for it to be self-existent, meaning not come from us. All right. Hope you're not more confused. Number four, Hana.
Mm. What are three criteria that make a water pitcher characteristic of the quality walking things? Thing.
Yeah. They asking for the classical definition of a water pitcher? Because that's a thing. What are the three criteria that make a water pitcher characteristic? I don't
And
know.
when it belongs to the group working things.
I guess so. I mean, are they asking for like, is it changing? Because it changes second moment by moment? Oh, I just don't know the question. It is a working thing. That helps. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is super technical. It's okay. Hannah, read this.
It is a working thing.
Yeah. Wait,
Grupo
wait,
yin.
wait. Can you read the Uchan with can you read the Uchan? She's not saying anything. Kyun ngupo yin. Ngupo means working thing. Yin means is, and Q means it in this case. It can mean you in other cases. Um, Hannah, read this.
It shares a sorry, relationship with working thing, such that to be it is to automatically be working things, be a working thing.
Yep. Um, yeah, yeah. Can you read this, Hannah?
Mm,
Yes.
Pyo,
Yeah, good.
pyo,
Good.
read,
Yes, please.
pyo,
Mm-hmm.
no,
Mm-hmm. No.
no,
N
no,
not no.
po,
N
no,
yeah.
po,
Po. First column.
um,
Po.
sorry,
Po.
po, po,
Not po.
um,
Po. That means to die. Po.
po,
Correct.
mhm. uh, tongue,
Yes.
uh, talk, oi, talk,
Not talk. That means pure. Doc.
talk,
Doc. Regular English D. Doc.
talk,
Not talk. That means to tie somebody up. Doc.
duck,
Correct.
uh, cheek,
First column. Chick.
chick,
Yep.
two,
Good.
drill,
Good. Chick to drill. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. One and the same. Um. uh, yeah. To be a working thing is one and the same. Doc. Chick to drill. Um. Its connection, its relationship is one and the same with being a working thing. Yeah. Drill. All right. Good job. One more, Hannah.
um, there exist multiple
Yep.
other objects which are both or not it, but still a working thing.
Working.
Working,
Were. Er.
working.
Correct. Good. I'll read this one. Don't worry. Kyumayin Shing Ngupo Yang Yin Pe Shi Tunpa Duma Drup. Um, yeah. Uh, it is there's things which is not it. Um, Shing and Yang also Ngupo things Yinpa which are that Shitun which uh Shitun and Drup go together, uh, which um, exist in that way. Sorry, Shitunpa is a technical term. I forget. It's usually translated really badly, but here I think it just means which which are both it. Um, which are both not it, but still a working thing. Excuse me, there exist multiple other objects, which, yeah, okay. Um, I think the shitun means the objects themselves, majo, which don't exist as it. Uh, Pretty sure. Sorry. All right. Right, back to you, Mike. Number five.
Number five, is sound a changing thing, a changing thing, or an unchanging thing? Explain why.
Is sound is a changing thing? A changing thing or unchanging thing?
Sound is an unchanging thing because it's a fact, and facts are unchanging things.
If the fact that sound is an unchanging thing is as a changing thing is an unchanging thing, but sound itself is a changing thing because facts are unchanging, but sound is changing. Right?
Right.
Read that.
Sound is a changing thing, is itself an unchanging thing because it is a fact or truth which never varies.
Yeah. Okay. How many left? Seven. Panitova.
A logical statement, what are these cases similar to? Tibetan tray gives the name of the field and then answer in Tibetan.
Yeah, a group of similar cases. What's it? Tunchok? Yeah. Oh, Chuk, not Chuchok. Yeah, Chuchok is the relationship between the reason and the object you're trying to prove. It is Tunchok though for similar cases. All right, read this, Panitova.
The group of similar cases consists of objects which are similar to the quality to be proven.
Yeah, read the Tibetan.
Tunchok drupaicho. Drup drupche drupchecho.
Ch.
Cho.
Yeah. See Tunchok?
Tunchok.
Yeah. Good. You'll have weird translations of this too. If you see something like harmony side, they mean Tunchok. Tunchok, okay? It means similar cases. Tun, similar. Chok, case, part, or instance. These are hard to translate. Geshe did it. Um, I think some of his translations took years to find the right wording, but he had the greatest debater in all of Tibet as his teacher for this subject. So, you know,
Oh, is that all?
yeah, who didn't speak English very well, honestly. So, he had to figure it out, you know. And of course, he became a Geshe. I'm sure that helped. Drupechi, um, the quality, chi, Drupja being proven. Yeah. I think there's one more. Ken Rinpoche was literally the best debater. Um, there was like 10,000 monks. They had a competition and he won. So I don't know if that proves it or not, but He was really good. Okay, number 7. Hannah.
What are three ways in which parts of the group of dissimilar cases would be dissimilar to changing things? In the proof that sounds are changing things because they are things which are made. Describe and give one example of each.
That's good. Yeah. What are 3 ways in which parts of the group of dissimilar cases will be dissimilar to changing thing in the proof that sounds are changing things because they're things that are made? I don't know. They're not changing. They don't change instant by instant. 3 ways in which the parts of the group. I don't know, 3. They're not part of the group. They don't change. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. If they don't exist. Okay. I'll read this. They could be dissimilar in that they don't exist. Yeah, example, the horns on a rabbit's head. I love Adam Andrade's translation of this. He says rabbit antlers. I think it's brilliant. Mepa mitunchok. It's dissimilar, mitunchok, in the fact that mepa, it doesn't exist at all. Like a ribongira. Ra means antlers or horns. Ribong means a rabbit. Um, they could be dissimilar in that there's something else. That's true. For example, all noble things. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, Shenpa mitunchok. They are mitunchok. They're dissimilar in Shenpa in being otherwise. Something else. Sheja, like all noble things. And this is the one I said. So it could be something a bigger group, a group that doesn't exist at all, or something that's the opposite. So they could be dissimilar in that there's something directly contradictory. Example, unchanging things. Gelwa means contradictory, and mitunchok means uh, dissimilar case, right? Like takpa, like unchanging things. That's it. So we will take a 15-minute break and give you the next class because I missed class yesterday. That was the makeup class. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
See everybody in 15 minutes. And then after that class, we'll have G-Box, where I'll give practical advices on getting rid of your mental afflictions. To plant seeds so I get rid of my mental afflictions. Bye.